Hey, it is Troy. I just wanted to give you some quick news about the Knoxville real estate market. If you've watched my update videos the last few months, you hear me say that I feel things are normalizing, and that word comes up a lot. And I think this information here that I'm going to show you gives further evidence of that. So let's jump over and take a quick look at this article. This is from First American, and this article was written by their chief economist. And she talks about how new listings are the key to unlocking the housing market. Then down here, she goes on to mention the key points of what she is talking about. So first she says, markets with new listings nearer to pre-pandemic norms generally have sales activity closer to those norms. Then she goes on to say, of the 75 metros tracked, 26 are pacesetters, with both new listings and sales closer to their pre-pandemic averages than the typical market. Then the third point is the strong relationship between new listings normalization and sales volume normalization suggests that improving inventory is a key ingredient for a sustainable rebound. Then down here, she goes on to say, this dynamic offers some optimism for 2026. As more homeowners list, more buyers will have opportunities to purchase, moving the market one step closer to balance. Where new listings grow, sales flow. Then she goes on to talk about the 4 quadrants of normalization. This says, to visualize that progress, we compare October of 2025 new listings and sales in 75 major markets to each market's own October 2018-2019 average. A simple how close to normal check for both measures. We focus on new listings because flow matters for transactions. Active inventory can increase if homes take longer to sell, but new listings represent fresh supply that gives buyers real options. The result is a scatter plot divided into 4 quadrants using the 75 market average for each measure as the midlines. With that framing, here's what the quadrants show. So here's a quick view of the scatter plot that she's talking about. And this is the part where I think it is good news for Knoxville. So it says pace setters. What are pace setters? They're in the upper right, where it shows listings are nearer to normal and sales are nearer to normal. It says pace setters are markets that are closer to their own pre-pandemic October levels for both new listings and sales than they are for the typical market. These markets appear to be leading the return to more normalized activity. So again, these markets appear to be leading the return to more normalized activity as supply improves and sales respond. Examples include Pittsburgh, Knoxville, Tennessee, and Virginia Beach, Virginia. This quadrant includes markets from the South, Northeast, and Midwest, and many of these markets offer relative affordability. So again, Knoxville, Tennessee is a pace setter that shows that it is leading the return to more normalized activity. I think that's great news and also cements what I've been saying the last couple months, that while things are slowing, it is getting us back to a more normal market. All right, I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. This is Troy Stavros with Cornerstone Realty Associates here in Knoxville.